Hi, welcome to Movie Review Mom. I'm the mom and I do the movie reviews. My goal is to give you the heads up on filmmaking quality and content so that you can decide whether or not you want to spend time or money or both watching a specific film. So that specific film that I'm reviewing today is called Secret Headquarters. This fun family flick is now available exclusively on Netflix. The movie is rated PG and is an hour and 44 minutes. The movie review mom grade I'm giving it is a B. So let me explain why. Don't click away. Keep watching. I'll give you an overview in a nutshell, and then I'll point out things I liked, things I didn't like, as well as offer tips for parents, themes worth talking about, interesting lines, funny lines, if there are any, and even recommendations for movies that are sort of similar that I think you'll also like. Okay, ready? Let's dive in. In a nutshell, while hanging out after school, Charlie and his friends discover the headquarters of the world's most powerful superhero hidden beneath his home. When villains attack, they must team up to defend the headquarters and save the world. So the target audience is tweens. So don't expect this to be a big, massive blockbuster movie. Even still, I got a kick out of it and seem to like it more than a lot of the other film critics out there. The movie was directed by Henry Joost and Ariel Schulman. So here's the list of things that I really liked about the movie. First of all, the young actor who stars as the son and the protagonist of the whole movie is Walker Scobell. We first saw him in another Netflix movie called The Adam Project. I was super impressed with his performance in that cute movie too. I just think he has a fantastic future in his acting career if he wants a big career in acting, which it seems like he does. I'm such a fan. One of his talents is apparently burping on demand. The rest of the young cast also did a great job, and it includes Keith L. Williams, Momona Tamada, and Abby James Witherspoon. Funny Man Owen Wilson and Michael Pena are classic crowd pleasers. They do a great job. We don't get to see them as much as we want in the movie, but whenever they're on screen, they nail it. This is a movie where we get to hear Pig Latin spoken really quickly. And if your kids don't know how to speak Pig Latin, teach them how. If you like escape rooms, you'll get a kick out of how the kids find the secret headquarters. In fact, they refer to it as hey, this is like an escape room activity. Kids will get a kick out of all of the cool gadgets, including a fanny pack, which seems to be on the rise again. Fun fact, the futuristic motorcycle that we see in the secret headquarters is a real one created by vehicle designer Hugo Eccles. It was manufactured by Untitled Motorcycles, the company in California. There's some cute humor, although not all of the humor lands. It made me snicker a few times and certainly smile. Keep watching during the rolling credits to learn what happens next to all of the characters. So there were just a few things that I didn't like or thought could have been done better. First of all, I was hoping for more screen time, like I said, by Owen Wilson and Michael Pena, just because they're so fantastic, but they definitely play a role in the movie. There are a lot of cliches, tons of CGI. Sometimes it looks really great, and other times not so much. The action sequences are pretty ridiculous and yet still entertaining, I think, for kids. And so that's kind of how you can manage your expectations. If you know it's going to be goofy and ridiculous and silly, then I think that you'll have a good time. But if you're expecting like this, serious superhero movie, then I think you might be disappointed. Let me give you some tips for parents. Kids cheat during a test. Talk to your kids about that after you watch the movie with them. There are absentee father issues that are talked about and illustrated, superhero violence, courage, being a hero, various weapons are used, explosions and destruction, some blood. And one of the kids says she's saving herself for the first kiss for marriage. Wow, we rarely hear that in movies nowadays. So I was kind of surprised. Some of the themes that are illustrated really well are parenting, the importance of family, trust, power, choices and consequences, priorities, being a hero, and sharing. So I always write down funny lines and interesting lines, and I have them on my written reviews. So you can see them all over there at moviereviewmom.com. I'll share a few of them with you right now. So Owen Wilson plays Jack, and he's talking to another character named Irons, played by Jesse Williams. And so they see this thing out in the middle of nowhere. And so Irons says, unidentifying aerial phenomenon. And then Jack says, UFO wasn't working for you guys. And then there are some kids obviously involved in the story. And so Berger, who's played by Keith L. Williams, says, this is so tight. And then Lizzie, who's played by Abby James Witherspoon, says, this is beyond tight. And then Maya, who's played by Momona Tamada, says, this is the tightest. Then Jack, again played by Owen Wilson, is talking to a villain who's able to get a suit, like, the superhero suit. And he's like, yeah, you got the suit, but you don't got the swagger. So then there are multiple conversations about how much swagger he has. And then an interesting line that I thought was really good is also spoken by Jack Owen Wilson. And he says, being a hero is about more than the suit. And that's for sure. All right. So before I go, let me give you recommendations for two movies that I instantly thought of. The first one being, of course, The Adam Project, that stars that same boy actor who's so cute in both movies, and has some kind of sci-fi futuristic stuff. And I just thought it was really cute. And then another one that everyone is comparing this movie to is the old classic movie Spy Kids, where, you got kids running around with spy gadgets trying to defeat villains, and that kind of thing. So if you like this movie and your kids haven't seen Spy Kids, turn that one on. And I think you'll find that they're fairly comparable. All right, that's it for my review. I hope that if you watch this movie that you do enjoy it. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. And watch the videos. Be sure and comment down below. YouTube loves it when you do that, and that helps my channel grow. Thank you, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.